RealAgriculture.com's coverage of Farm Progress 2013 is brought to you by Syngenta Canada, bringing plant potential to life.
Okay, we're here at the Canadian Farm Progress Show in Regina, and I'm with David Brackmann of TeeJet. Dave, you have a new 6140 tip monitor. Can you explain this to us?
Yes, what we're demoing here is our new Sentry 6140 tip flow monitor. So on all of our nozzle bodies, we've incorporated a flow meter to where the check valve usually sits, and the check valve sits on the outside of the flow meter, still functioning like a normal check valve. And then we have sensors reading the frequency of the flow meter, and basically what we can do now is tell if we have a plugged tip, a partially plugged tip, or a tip that's damaged, putting out too much flow. So right now what I'm going to do is turn one of these bodies and make it mimic a blocked nozzle so that you can see there's going to be an alarm that goes off to indicate where the blocked nozzle is. So we have a monitor right here, and this would sit in the cab as a nice retrofit item, and it basically alarms you saying tip number 2 is plugged. So you would go out and go to tip number 2, find your problem. We have an LED light that lets you know where the tip is at, so you don't have to go counting in case it's in the middle of the boom. And then you would fix your problem, get back in the cab and reset your monitor, and away you go.
And it's the same if that tip is giving too much flow?
Yes, it is the same if it's giving too much flow. So for example, right here I have an 03 tip, which is a higher capacity than this yellow 02. If I were to damage that tip and it was putting out too much flow, the monitor will once again give me a warning and say you're 60% too high. So basically, once again, you'd be able to detect the problem and find out where it is. And then you would go ahead and get that tip replaced, reset your monitor, and away you go.
And you guys have a new nozzle out as well?
That's correct. We have our new AI 3070, which is right in the middle. This tip is basically designed to apply fungicides in cereal crops. So there's been a lot of fusarium problems lately, especially here in Western Canada, and this tip is designed to target the head of the crop specifically. So this back pattern is nice and wide, and it's basically designed to shoot the fungicide at the cereal head. So you're getting better protection than a standard flat fan or a twin fan tip.
What's the 6140 running at in terms of pricing?
In terms of pricing, we haven't really established a total list price yet, but we're estimating around, anywhere upwards around $200 a nozzle body.
And when will it be available?
It should be available sometime this early fall or late summer.
And for the nozzles, what kind of prices are we looking at there?
Most nozzles run anywhere between $6 and $10 list price.